I start off by asking about Evan Bouchard. Of course, we know the point totals and we know the assists he's accumulating, especially on the power play. But what are some of the finer things he does on the man advantage that goes a long way for you guys?
Well, I think he's good at transporting the puck in and into the forward's hands, making a good pass on the breakout so we can have possession time. Obviously, there's a lot of talk about his shot and getting it through and how hard it is. But he makes some really good passes too. There is a threat of the shot, but he can find a seam pass or, make a nice pass underneath the stick that leads to scoring chances. So, I think it's easy to say he's dangerous because of his shot up there, but he's got a lot more elements to his game.
What about his ability to keep the puck in the zone? I feel like that's an underrated skill he has.
It is an underrated skill. One, it takes a lot of hand-eye coordination, whether it's getting your, you're waving it down with your stick. Another one is just using your body and blocking pretty much like a shortstop, keeping the puck or ball in front of you and knocking it down and then making the play after. And there's that. And there's also just being aware of knowing where that puck's going to go. And, is the team going to, because ultimately a defenseman on the point, he's got to go from side to side. And, that puck could be recovered by the defenseman in the corner. And our defenseman, Bouch, in this case, needs to make a read. Is it coming up the strong side, or is it going to be a hard rim going to the other side? And you got to be quick to get to side, and part of that is using your skating ability, but also, more importantly, your head.
What's Paul Coffey's influence been on him? How have you seen that relationship? I know he said it's been a relationship for a while, but having him, Paul, on the bench, how are you working with your defensemen? How's it been with the young guys particularly?
No, I think Paul's obviously done a really good job and is showing, not only with Bouch playing really well, but all six of them. Making simple plays, moving the puck up well, and also just moving their feet a lot more. Whether that's defending or getting up in the rush, you see our defense skating, getting more involved, playing faster. Definitely influenced by Paul coaching that group.
When you took over and you're sitting and strategizing as a coaching group about what the fix might be, what was the conversation about building confidence versus, maybe coming down more on guys because it hasn't been going well? What did that conversation go like?
Well, you see the team, and I don't think there was any need to be hard on guys. I think they were hard enough on themselves in the group. There's obviously frustration. I think coaches need to be hard on guys when they're complacent, when they are not paying attention to the details, or they don't care. When I got here, I didn't feel any of that. There's frustration. Guys wanted to win. They wanted to perform well. But often when you put too much pressure on yourself, that frustration builds up. And when there's frustration, I don't know anybody who can play well.
When things are going well, and they are for you right now, what's your approach to kind of keeping it on that track? How much, some coaches are even more, hard on guys who are pushing things when things are going well because that's the time to do it. But what's your philosophy on how to keep it going?
My philosophy changes all the time with the team that you have. I'm just getting used to this team and learning the players and what they need and how much structure they need and how much just letting them play, how much room they need. I guess each situation will be different and what I see, and I don't know. I don't have a playbook to play that situation. I guess we'll just have to see how it goes.
Kris, for those of us who aren't around the team every day and seeing everything up close, I've read about your 8-game segments. If I could ask you to maybe highlight one or two things that this team has done better as a group to build the success that you've had over this last 8-game stretch.
Well, I think special teams is so important. So often games are decided by special teams, and you look at our last 8-game segment, 6 of those games we won the special team battles. We had more power play goals than the opposition. There's only 2 games that we didn't, and those 2 games were even. So anytime that we can win that little battle, it's going to help us tremendously. Penalty kill's been doing tremendous job right now, and the power play early on the year was struggling, and there was a confidence issue with just the frustration and just putting too much pressure on themselves. And you knew that was going to turn around at some point. So right now, the way special teams are going, it's going to win us a lot of hockey games too. And then the other part of it is just playing good defense. With the players that we have, we'll score goals, we'll generate chances. We don't need to be pressing and cheating for offense. As long as we take care of playing good defensive hockey, we should give ourselves an opportunity to win each night.